What's going on, everybody? Want to make sure you can hear me. Yankees are up 9-0 in the bottom of the ninth inning against the Pittsburgh Pirates. What's good, everybody? What is good? What is good? What is good? Andrew Collato's in the house. What's good? Jonathan's in the house. Cup of Joe for you's in the house. MS. Ground ball. Well, the no-hitter that the Yankees just had has ended in the ninth inning, bottom of the ninth. They have one hit now, the Pirates, and a cheap ground ball, an infield hit. So Pirates just got their first hit in the bottom of the ninth. What's going on? What's going on? Yeah, RIP no-hit. Hey, Joel, what's up, my friend? But it's been a hell of a game. And a hell of a game. Rafael Vargas, 3-run shot. He's hit a triple. Andres Chaparro just hit a grand slam to, I think, the next state. So, what's going on? What's going on? Just watching how we got trouble. Casey means he hits the wall. We'll see. I think we should be. The Yankees should win this. We're up 9-0. So, the no-hitter just ended on a cheap infield hit. But look at this. Grounder. And double play. 2 outs. Oh, my God. Matt Bowman's on the mound closing this game out. There's 2 outs now. He's throwing 6 pitches. So, and what else is good? What else? Who do we got here? Joel Shulman's in the house. Murderous Row. What's good? What is good? Jeremy Johnson. Wilmington, Delaware. What's good? Wilmington, Delaware. All right. Delaware's in the house. Love it. You're wondering what my feeling is about trading? Well, I'll tell you this. He's the most trade value on the team. The Yankees have a surplus of infielders. So I notice people just constantly obsessing about bashing IKF and blah, blah, blah. But the fact he's saying, he's the reason that Volpe, it's all over Twitter. It's like pitiful. 2-run home run. Oh, man. 2-run home run by the Pirates. 9-2 now. Showing some signs of life. But anyway, back to this. There's so many people just that are absolutely blaming IKF for it. He's the reason Volpe. He's not the reason Volpe is not up here yet. Okay, Volpe is blocked at pretty much every position. It's pretty. Oswald Peraza is very likely going to be the starting shortstop. He does have a better arm than Volpe does as well. Volpe tends to profile better at second base right now. People want him to, play cover for Josh Johnson at third or play third. He'll get some reps there, but keep in mind his arm, which isn't as strong as Peraza is. He's going to have just as much trouble, and which isn't going to be much trouble anyway, fielding from third or throwing from third to first as he would be from second base to first. So I think he's a more seamless fit at second base, but we'll see. He's the Yankees' top prospect, and the last thing they want to do is bring him up here just to play him out of position, just because they hate someone else. All right, and that's not generally what the Yankees do. I know other folks love to hate IKF, and they've been bashing him for a whole entire year now. But again, he's not the reason Volpe is blocked. We have DJ here. We have Gleyber Torres here. There's so many infielders. There's a surplus of them. Okay? So blaming IKF is just, to me, it's just a little default reflex. So, and again, Chaparro, he's another guy. Jonathan, he's the guy we've been talking about. I've been talking about it for like 6 months. I even interviewed him, as the guy to replace Josh Donaldson at third base. He could be the starting third baseman next year. You could have him at third, Peraza at short, at Volpe at second. He's got a mountain of power. He's hitting moonshots today. He hit a grand slam today, Chaparro, last inning. So he's a good dude. He's a good player. And he also plays backup first base as well. So he's got some versatility. Excuse the noise in the background if you hear any. I'm getting work done to my house and some drilling going on. So my apologies there. Bugs Bunny versus Daffy Duck, who wins in the fist. Ooh. Daffy, I think, has been picking on Bugs. I'm gonna see Bugs Bunny as a payback tour. I think, man. It goes flying off the race car as soon as it hits the wall, like Casey. Yeah, this happens. Oh, now we got. Oh, it's 9-1, not 9-2. A walk. That's right. They did a double play. Bryan Reynolds, what's good? Chaparro's got a big future if they give him a chance. Now Chaparro's got a clear path because they're not going to sign Machado. Got an extension. Not going to sign Devers. Got an extension. So there's no big players available at third base for 2024. So Chaparro has a great opportunity if he capitalizes on it. And they give him a chance to, obviously. They have to give a chance to. Dennis is in the house. What's good? Yankees are still on Bryan Reynolds, as they should be. As they should be. So, yeah, Brandon Moore. Younger guys are looking good. They're getting a shot at me, and you have some energy here. You got Volpe, you got Peraza. Both could be, good base stealers, aggressive base runners. That energy would be perfect in the lineup. And again, and like people are outraged apparently at Cashman too, because what he said earlier in an interview that if Peraza is the starting shortstop, then IKF will probably get a chance to play other positions. That's obvious. If he's not going to be traded, he'll be here. He'll get a chance to play other positions to back up players. I don't understand how that's outrage worthy. Maybe you guys can enlighten me a little bit, but it's just, this is the thing. Blaming IKF for everything. It's just, what the hell is the point? What is the point? Celebrate Volpe, celebrate Chaparro, celebrate the other guys we have instead of blaming IKF. You know what I mean? So, and again, this is a meaningless no-hitter anyway. It's spring training, but it's still fun. Trey Sweeney, Trey could also slide over the third. Yeah, he could. He could. There's positional versatility for some of these guys, and that's a good thing. That's a really, really good thing. So, and they're learning other positions in the minors, which is fantastic. So, Jimmy, what's good, man? Pirates, imagine the game. Yeah, it could be. It could be, Sean. Yankees should just go over there with Stanton, Judge, and a couple guys. Go over to the Pirates. We're going to take Bryan Reynolds, okay? Here's your trade package. It's just a bag that says trade package. Congratulations, and thank you. That would be awesome if they did that. So, but, yeah, hate it. I mean, they spend so much time hating and bashing. It's sad, Sean. It's actually sad. Instead of celebrating what we have to be excited about and look forward to. IKF has got one more year here. Again, he wasn't the worst player on the team last year. So, if you have him on the bench and whoever, someone else like an Oswaldo Cabrera on the bench, they can be super utilities. And on the bench doesn't mean they're never going to play. They can still play 130 games a year or something like that and rotate all over the place. So that to me is not bad. And again, it leaves them flexibility to move somebody if they want to move Gleyber Torres, who is the most valuable trade piece that they have right now on the team. So to get it, but you only move Torres, in my opinion, for an impact player, whether it be a pitcher or an outfielder. So it's got to be that way. You know what I mean? More players in that. Yes, exactly, Sean. And that's a good thing. Players are learning multiple positions. Absolutely. Yeah, it's just Ortega is another guy to be excited about. He had a 3-run shot today. He had a triple. He looked pretty good today. He looked good yesterday. Willie Calhoun's looked good recently too, but they're going to give these guys a shot to compete for this spot. And right now they're playing better than Hicks and Oswaldo Cabrera are. So, but I can't see them moving on from Oswaldo Cabrera right now. Honestly, strike them out, game over. Yankees win 9-1. 9-1, baby. I don't think too, Jonathan. I think Florial Yankees are. I do. Aaron Hicks is better. Yeah, exactly, Beck. Exactly. He's not beating you and I by much. I'll tell you that for the outfield job. So, but again, they're trying to find ways to move him, and they have to play him in order for him to give him a chance to look better. So that's just the way that has to be. So, yeah, Chris. I mean, people don't want to hear it, but he was second best on the team behind Judge and hitting runners in scoring position. He had one of the higher WAR scores on the team too. So certain metrics people hate to admit that I can't. I mean, yeah, we know he had it was like allergic to fielding routine ground balls at shortstop. But he was playing out of position. He was good laterally, both sides, but terrible fielding regular stuff. So he's not going to be the starting shortstop. That's pretty obvious. Oswald Peraza is elite defensively. Yes, game over. Yankees win 9-1, baby. Yes. Yeah, I mean, it's just Cabrera, he'll get a chance. I think he'll be here for a while, as do Volpe and Peraza as well. So I think these guys are going to get a good chance. So get out to the game. Yeah, exactly, Anthony. That's what I would do. That could be stuff. And I know people aren't. Yeah, there's some other folks that don't think Reynolds is all that, but he's a perfect fit for what the Yankees need. And that's the thing. You don't have to be a superstar to be a fit for what the Yankees need. The Yankees need a legitimate prototypical leadoff hitter. He's also a switch hitter. He's also an excellent base runner. And like I've said this before, it's not only stolen bases. His doubles and triples numbers are consistently good. Okay, he's also one of the few guys that can score from first to home on a double. You put DJ, he's not going to score. He's going to be stuck at third. That's the difference between a scoring run and not scoring a run. These things matter. Okay, it can help the Yankees with small ball, with medium ball, help put them in a better position to have a consistent lineup too. So if you look at, even look at compared to the Blue Jays, Whit Merrifield, leadoff hitter. Okay, then you have Bo, then you have either Vlad or Springer, and then you have who else do they have now? They have Kevin Kiermaier. They have the guy from Arizona. I forgot his name. Dalton Varsho. That's a nasty 1 through 6. We have Bryan Reynolds at the top. Then you have like DJ, the best contact hitter, the Judge, Rizzo, Stanton. Boom, boom, boom. It'll be right up there matching the Toronto's lineup. And again, bats 240. He's not a career 240 hitter, Dennis. Gotta look at his career stats too. Okay. Gotta look at the career stats. Now let's pull them up, okay? I mean, these are the things, again, that the Yankees need, okay? So, Bryan Reynolds. Let's just pull up the stats. Okay. 262 last year. He's a 281 career hitter. That matters. Okay, that matters. When did he hit 240? Let's look at his seasons. He didn't. He didn't. And no full season. All full seasons, 314, 302, 262. He had a 189, but that was in the COVID season. He also had a lot of folks hit terribly in the COVID season. But triples, again, doubles, 35 doubles in 2021, 19 in 2022, 37 in 2019. That's the type of guy we need here. Okay. So I don't know who's saying it's a 240 hit. Do people even look up stats? This is the thing. We gotta make sure we're looking this stuff up. Okay. Yeah, they're competition. Calhoun, Ortega, Calhoun. Yeah, I mean, no doubt. They are good competition. Yeah, the more competition, the better. The better. So, yeah, I mean, he could say that too, but he did ask to be traded. Pirates lowballed him, so. But, I mean, how could you not want to play with McCutchen? So, McCutchen, he's a good dude. He's a good player. I'm not surprised the Yankees traded for him at the time. He was a good clubhouse guy, good leader. So, but I can't blame him for wanting to play with McCutchen. So, if he stays, he stays. You know? Bader should be. If they don't do anything right now, I would have Bader the everyday leadoff hitter as well, with DJ batting second. I would have DJ at second, then Judge at third, then Rizzo, then Stanton fifth. That's what I would do. Okay. Situational. That's why having a leadoff hitter puts these guys in a position to maximize situational hitting. That's why, Fifth starter, I'm not sure yet, but right now, for what they have, I like what I see from Ortega. But I still want Bryan Reynolds. But if they don't get him, they don't get him. Texas Buckeyes in the house. What's good, my friend? I did get your number, Texas. I'll either text or call you later today. So I got a couple of sick kids, ear infections and strep throat. So once I'm done, I gotta go run up and help with the kids. Drew Maggie's. Who's Drew Maggie? Chris. McCutchen, borderline. I don't know if he's borderline Hall of Fame just yet. But you never know. Yankees have to trade for Reynolds, NFE. They got to trade for him. So we'll see. We'll see. They should have followed my plan for trade, but whatever. That's the way it's got to be. You know what I mean? That's the way it's got to be, Murders Row. It's got to be. If you're going to come with it, just have to make sure that we're bringing accurate information. That includes me too. I don't just peddle stuff that's bullcrap. So I make sure that it's corroborated by either, the right sources or the numbers. So, just like the other day, they updated Davy Garcia's status. So now he has one more option left where he didn't have one option before. It's been updated since 2 days ago, late night 2 days ago, because of his injury and the amount of games that he played last year. They actually didn't consider it an option. So now he has one option left. So I'll put that out as well. Now, NFE, I wish, man. I don't know if they would have somebody like me, but it's. I mean, I would love it. I appreciate the kind words, bro. Appreciate that. I don't know, T. Drake. I don't know, bro. I mean, they might wait until he might never get moved at all. You never know. I mean, if we have what we have here, I hope Ortega pans out, or Calhoun, or whatever it is. I hope they pan out if they don't get a guy like Reynolds. I really do. But we'll see what happens. I mean, I'm just excited at the options that they have. And that to me is something to look forward to and be encouraged about. So I like it. I like it. Hit the home run in the ninth, drafted in 10th, can never go to Maggie hit. Oh, that guy. Okay, drafted in 10th. Wow, Chris, I didn't realize that. That's good information. The guy hit the home run in the ninth. Dre was drafted in 2010. God. Well, he might have helped his case for a potential call up this year. Drew Maggie. He might have helped that. Well, we'll see. Maybe Michael, maybe not. I mean, this is the other thing. We don't want to force Volpe if he's not ready. He still has to get more consistent patterns. That I need to see him hit big time pitchers. You got to show that you can hit big time pitchers. But he's doing pretty much everything to make Cashman's job tough, to make it, trying to force himself on the roster. He's definitely doing that. So I'm with you there, Marsh. The last thing I want to do is rush him here and then him have not have a position to play. I'm not going to bring him up here to sit him. I'll bring him up here to play out of position because that's not going to make any sense. So it's got to fit, in my opinion. So, yeah, Billy. Cashman goes Godfather made GMs these days. Oh, where did it go? That comment just jumped on me. Just don't know. I hear you, Sean. East. Oh, God, Anthony. Don't waste your time, brother. Spencer Jones was invited. I get a couple of at-bats so far, Davey. So, a couple of he's got a few at-bats. I mean, he looks, like a solid prospect. He looks like a good prospect, actually. So he just needs a little bit more reps. That's all. Future of the Yanks. Yeah, future and presence. But, yeah, exactly, Jason. Future and present of the Yankees. I think the very near future and in the next decade, I hope. Peraza and Volpe. It'd be awesome if they have both of them there. Yeah, Volpe's got a little bit of defensive work. He's got to prove that he can hit consistently at AAA and then the major league. Spring training is different. That's why I'm excited about Andres Chaparro, but he still has to prove that he can do that consistently at AAA before he comes up. But at least we have some very, very exciting offensive prospects, which we haven't had in a long time. So, I don't know. It's a good question. It's a good question, Gerald. I know they profiled him at first base too, but he can hit. Yeah, he definitely can hit from left-handed side. But he's out 6 to 8 weeks with a fractured 12th rib. They announced that yesterday. So, unfortunately. Yeah. Well, exactly. It's a good problem to have. You got a lot of players who are working really, really hard to get noticed and to get get put on the team or be given a chance. We have some veterans whose sense of urgency might not be as the same way. So it makes a GM's job hard sometimes. So, and that's not a bad thing. You're right, Billy. It's not a bad thing. It's a good problem to have. What are we going to do? Get the titles from Torres? Probably a decent, Torres has 2 controllable years, like a top 5, top 6 second baseman right now in baseball. Probably a better return than you think. So I think that, I would encourage them to talk about it. And again, that's one less player. I like Torres, but I like Volpe. I want Volpe to get up here ASAP. And second base looks like the perfect position for him. So we'll see, Dennis. Yeah, I don't know if IKF is going to get. If he gets in the outfield, I don't think it's going to happen very often. But why not? If he's going to be here, you know what I mean? Why not? At least in spring training, to see if it works. Once these prospects are up, well, that's the thing too. Murderers are exactly. Once they're up here, you got to leave them up. Give them a chance. Don't just bring them up here for a week or two and then play them twice and then send them back down. You can't do that. You got to give them a fair shot. So I'm with you 100% there. 100%. Atlantis. They're doing it right. Not only building a prospect pipeline, but and extending these kids once they show to be the real deal in the major leagues. And these guys are going to be up here for the next decade. So they are well set up for Atlanta Braves to be competitive for a long time. Not yet, Jason. We saw a lot from the last 2 days from Rafael Ortega. So, and good. Like what we say, which is good. And then you still have Calhoun, you still have some other folks, but Yankees brought in some major league experienced players on minor league deals, and they're showing that they're capable of playing at the big leagues. So that's a good thing. IKF at third. I mean, if I'm sitting Josh Donaldson, I would sit him at least once or twice a week to play IKF at third base. Yeah. I mean, if you're Dodgers, you're probably gonna want Torres because he has 2 years of control and he'll be here for the following year, and he's still arbitration, so he doesn't cost $25 million a year. You know, and his production offensively is better than IKF's. You know. Yeah, I mean, Michael, I mean, you're right. Volpe's making it very hard to not give him a legit shot call up. So, very hard. So, that excites me. But end of the day today, 9-1 Yankees. Chaparro grand slam, Ortega triple on a 3-run bomb. And you got a bunch of key base hits. Pitching wise, I liked what I saw. Let me pull up their box score again. Wandy Peralta had a really, really good inning. Okay, I'm not surprised there. And stats, I'm going to pull up. Lou Trevino had a clean first inning. Wandy Peralta, clean second. Clay Holmes, a clean third. Albert Abreu, clean fourth. Jimmy Cordero, another guy we've talked about as an option for the bullpen, clean fifth. Chris Hampton, clean sixth. Norwood, clean seventh. Lissandro Santos, clean eighth. And then Matt Bowen got hit up a little bit in the ninth, but each guy threw an inning each. So, and I'm hearing that we're going to see probably Cole and Rodon this weekend get opportunities to get their first game up. So, which will be good. Now, yeah, it takes a while, Gerald. Exactly. You got to give these guys a chance to kind of get accustomed. Just like they need a chance to get accustomed to AA to AAA. It takes a while. And Major Leagues is the highest level there is. So they need time. Absolutely, Gerald. Absolutely. Yeah. They need a real feel. Exactly, Texas Buckeye. You're absolutely right. 100%. They need a feel. Because, again, each level is a different type of progression, so you need it. Andres Chaparro, Aiden, hit a grand slam. Not that many. So Volpe, Oswald Peraza. They had a pretty good day. Rafael Ortega hit a 3-run home run on the triple. So Reynolds was fine, Aiden. Reynolds was fine. Bauer, nothing yet, Jason. Nothing yet. There's no news on Bauer yet. I think that's going to happen like one night when nobody's expecting. I'm going to wake up in the morning and be like, oh my God, the blah, blah, blah signed Trevor Bauer. That's what I think it's going to happen. It's going to be like very stealth. So, but it is what it is. Yeah, I agree. I don't think they're going to be getting a closer. I mean, there'd be a close, whether it be Holmes or Loizaga, even Wandy. You got Michael King. You got who's the other one I'm missing? Tommy Kahnle. So 5 guys that can close actually. So yeah, exactly. We're gonna get one of them. Those mid morning you go up to take a pee and then you get breaking news on your phone. It's like what the. Yeah, T Drake, I'm excited too. Cole and Rodon, I want to see just for them to be back on the mound. My prediction of the Orioles and Nationals comeback season. I think that the Orioles are going to win more games than they won last year, but I think they're going to be in 5th place. So, Nationals, I think they're still going to be last place team. They're way behind the Orioles. Orioles have something going. Eastside, you might be right. Bauer could sign within 2 weeks. You might be right. So, yeah, doubling a run for Pereira, too. It was a good day. It's good. The Yankees are just the right guys are hitting, the right guys are pitching, the right guys are fielding. So, which is good. Yeah, man. Yeah, exactly. Other than Chapman, yeah. There's no Chapman. Chapman's with the Royals now. Peraza swiped the bag. Yes, he did. He also got hit by a pitch on the side of his arm, but he was okay. He swiped the bag, then he went to third on a wild pitch, and then he was driven home by the home run, by Ortega, if I'm not mistaken. So, yeah, the Orioles are well set up for the next decade. Prospects, and they've got some good players at the major league level. They need to keep building on that. So, Cabrera did not play. No. Rogers Field, it looks pretty good, Chris. Rogers Field looks pretty good. No doubt. Yeah. I'm most concerned about the Blue Jays stadium bringing the fences in. It's going to be better for their offense, and their offense is going to be crazy good this year. But that's what I got for you, gang. So I want to let you all go. I appreciate you coming on. Chapman's a big fan of Patrick Mahomes, and had to. Yeah, he did. At the Kansas City, exactly, T. Drake. I appreciate you all coming on. The Yankees won 9-1. I gotta go take care of some sick girls. Peace and love to all yous. You know I'll be here tomorrow for the next game. Lineups, any other breaking news. Over and what? Over and under understanding. I don't know about over and under, but I think it's gonna be Yankees, Blue Jays, Rays, Red Sox, Orioles. And I think the Blue Jays are gonna be close to the Yankees. And we'll get to those predictions, Aiden. We'll get to those predictions. But I appreciate you all coming on, Texas. All the rest of you are the best. Thanks so much. Peace and love to you. 9-1 Yankees. Let's keep this ball rolling, baby.